All right, first up in the spotlight is TeamLease Edtech. They've come out with their latest report talking about the dynamics within the job market. Jaideep Kewalramani is the CEO and Head of Employability Business at TeamLease Edtech, now joining in. Thanks so much for taking time out. I'm going to start off by talking about the hiring trends for freshers because that has marginally improved for the current half of the year. Give us a sense as to which are the top 3 industries that are hiring and how really that has changed from what we have witnessed over the last year.
Avanne, first of all, thank you for having me. So we're seeing a very good uptake in fresher hiring intent. From a similar period last year, H1, we are seeing a 6% uptake with a 68% overall hiring intent for freshers. And on a quarter-on-quarter basis, we are seeing a 3% uptake. Some of the industries that are looking to hire are e-commerce, technology, engineering, infrastructure, telecom, travel and hospitality. We continue to see some headwinds in media, entertainment, IT and consulting. And across the spectrum, the hiring intent continues to be high amongst the top cities of Bangalore, Mumbai, Chennai and Delhi, with the other cities also not too far behind.
Now, if we're just looking at an individual sector, and I touch upon this because we're from the media industry, what's it looking like for the media and entertainment industry? It has come down a little bit, but which are the roles that, are actively hiring freshers?
Sure. So the media entertainment industry is seeing a little bit of a headwind, primarily due to 2 things. One is generative AI is making its way through the industry. That is helping improve productivity. Also, the overall capacity utilization of the existing talent pool has gone up, and that is creating a little bit of stress in terms of additional hiring. But by and large, the sentiment remains positive. It is once the entire equation of generative AI and capacity utilization settles in, we will see an uptake. In terms of roles, the creative roles continue to be in demand, but like we say, this is the age of AI augmented humans. So the creative profiles that are in demand are for people who know how to use generative AI and deploy generative AI at the workplace. On the production distribution side, the demand remains steady. Given the time of the year, we are seeing a little bit of a drop in attrition as well. So that's also adding to the entire hiring intent slowdown.
So give us a sense in terms of the skills that are in demand, the kind of job roles that are really in demand when it comes to new people joining the workforce.
So we are seeing job roles across all 3 buckets, the frontline customer-facing roles, the sales roles, and the back office. Demand is everywhere. It is also important to note that people are looking for a lot of soft skills in addition to the hard skills when they are now hiring freshers. So skills like communication skills, empathy, interpersonal relationship, digital skills, those are all essentials now when people are entering the workforce.
And there's no report on jobs that is complete without talking about the impact of generative AI on job roles, and it is a very critical skill requirement. Would you agree that this skill is non-negotiable?
Absolutely. It's a non-negotiable skill. It's a must-have because it is no longer a trade-off between someone who knows generative AI and someone who doesn't know generative AI. Everyone is expected to know generative AI. It is a quotient of how much do you know, how much you can bring to the workplace. And this has become a part of a regular toolkit at the workplace, whether organizations have officially brought it in through a policy or allowing some unofficial experiments to go on. A lot of organizations are starting to put together their internal AI, generative AI usage policies and making investments in creating AI algorithms for their own internal workplace.
And give us a sense as to what the industry trends are indicating. Where is it that we're going to see, growth drivers in terms of hiring overall? What are the trends indicative of in terms of jobs across various sectors?
Sure. So the industries that are driving demand include e-commerce, tech startups, engineering infrastructure, telecom. Of course, BFSI and FMCD continue to be in the pack. We discussed a little bit about media and entertainment and travel hospitality as well. The roles that are going to be in demand are going to be the client facing and the sales roles. Of course, sales is now no longer the hard sales. You're talking more about relationship and engagement sales. So the nature of that is also changing. Industries are also looking at improving the quality of the workforce through attracting career-oriented people who are continuing to invest in their own upskilling, either through certification programs or pursuing higher education while wanting to learn. And that's what we call as the work integrated degree programs. It also helps the industry manage the engagement and attrition. So we're seeing a little bit of a flavor shift over there.
And what about attrition? Are there any sectors apart from IT that are seeing attrition?
Well, the attrition remains high in industries, and there is a seasonal uptick also that we are experiencing in retail and FMCD. So right now, the hiring demand for FMCD and retail will remain high. But post the seasonal demand, we can expect a little bit of the talent churn out of these industries. But the intent is very positive. There is an uptick in a lot of industries, some headwinds in IT and media entertainment and consulting that we're looking at. But by and large, it's a very positive outlook.
Okay, thanks so much for joining in and giving us that perspective.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.